Straight outside a child of mine. I don't know the rest of the song right here. Everybody's looking for something. Wait, that's the wrong song. What? Damn it! I fucked it up, man. We were supposed to sing "Sweet Child of Mine" for here, this review without playing the actual song for copyright reasons, but now we fucked it up with "Sweet Dreams." Ah, whatever. This is the intro, anyways. Hope y'all enjoy this cringe. Anyways, get started with the review.
Hey, Alexis, since the video movie here that it just starts right now, should it start weirdly? But it kind of did just start weirdly because of you start talking gibberish for some reason, and now we're just here waiting for Thor to arrive just so he could start appearing as a guest here for our review. Oh, okay. When the hell is he gonna arrive? Oh, he's gonna arrive soon enough. What do you mean by where? Right now. Oh, I see you. Oh, hey there, everybody. I'm Lloyd. I'm here to be a special guest here for the review here of my movie. Yeah, that's what we're here for. So, anyways, how's everything going out so lately? I think everything's working well. His arm keeps falling off, and we try taping him back and over again, and nothing happens. Okay then, alright, I'll just, you should start the review then. Yeah, okay, I'll start the review then. Alright, I'll just sit over there then, so, actually, that's a really good spot right here. Yeah, you know it, huh? Yeah, it is. Alright, here we go. Alright, so, alright, let's get this review done. My arm keeps falling off over and over again, and, it's been a while since we last uploaded, compared to, yeah, there was one earlier, but that was just that, I only did this because why not? Anyways, here's the, before we start the review, let's talk about my thoughts on the other 3 movies. I haven't seen Thor: The Dark World yet. You know, I kind of forgot to, well, I heard it was bad, so I'll probably check it later. So the first one was just mediocre at best, but I kind of like Thor Ragnarok a little bit much better compared to the first one. And I want to see how well this one turned out. So anyways, I think we should start our review here for, I think we should not start it from the 4 best to worst to best, because one, I haven't seen Thor Dark World yet, so I can't even do that. So anyways, here's our review of the Thor Love and Thunder. So how is everything going here on New Asgard? Oh, it was going great, and everything's looking fun, and I think everything works out well for me, especially with the Guardians now gone, just waiting for the 3rd volume right now in a couple of years, and now all we do is just talk about the story. Yeah, I feel like that's what we do best here. Alright, we usually direct these songs a lot, so we'll try to make it short. So anyways, the story is about Thor, yeah, Thor usual, but it doesn't start with that. It started off with the villain, whatever his name is, actually with his daughter dead, but he wants to be with the gods, and then they denied it, so ended up killing him, which ended up making him the bad guy. And then Thor comes around, and then yada yada. You're in Guardians of the Galaxy, but then they left for just to get ready for their movie. A while, and then Thor goes on to his own thing with he meets Jane once again from the first movie. And I think he was also in the second one, but whatever. And then there's also other stuff that happens, blah blah blah. And then Jade actually gets used to Sammer, but actually she has cancer. And then the other characters are back from Ragnarok, except for Hulk, Mark Ruffalo. Hey, Mark Ruffalo. Yeah, he's not here. This way, I know, but it's really not. This is needed for the 4th one. So anyways, then after our usual, it just blah blah blah. It happens all the time. So, and then there's also other stuff that I do, but whatever. I usually get a joke with that. And then if actually the guy kidnaps the children just to need it, and then he eats eggs and then the usual they find out. Spoiler, they kind of defeated him, but reality not, but Jane's dead. Oh yeah, spoilers, because of the castle thing. and we'll talk about that in the characters. And actually, that's really gets his older back, but he's dead. So now Thor has to take care of it. And after that, that's how it ends. There's also other credits, but I don't know if we can go up to. So she's just walking to somebody, and then afterwards, meets with Hercules or somebody. He kind of looks like Ryan Reynolds, but in reality, not really. But I don't know. It's just me or him. But I don't know if everybody else saw that. But anyways, and the other one, all the way to the end, I was pretty sure it was with the statue of the mighty Thor, which is Chain. In the end, so I think that's what happened. I don't really say. I just read what people say in the end of it, or just in the end. So, anyways, enough of that boring shit. What are my thoughts on the story? Good. I wouldn't say better than Ragnarok, because I kind of like Ragnarok a little bit more, to be honest. But at least it actually says real. But I feel like this in the trailers, it kind of shows some with guys, basically the first one, even though they just left in the beginning and they're just gone just to get ready for the volume Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3, which will be out in a while. So I haven't even seen the other two, so I probably need to watch these when they release the teaser trailer for it. And anyways, after that, there's also there's also a lot of stuff I would use, but I'm pretty sure there's a lot of stuff I would talk about, but it's a little complicated for me to understand because I still haven't seen The Dark World yet. And overall, I really got nothing else to say here, just to say that the story is just good, to say the least. Not as good as Ragnarok, but good. I don't know what's with the soundtrack for Guns N' Roses, though. You know, you heard you saying it earlier in the intro, but whatever. So anyways, overall, I would say the story here was just good, to say the least, to be honest. So you understand Vin Diesel, huh? Oh, Groot? Oh yeah, I understand him well compared to the others. So the only thing I could say here is, should we talk about, I'll just teach you how to say it in this language called I am Groot, and that is the visual effects. I see here. So if I say I am Groot, we're talking about the visual effects. Yes. Alright, let's just say it. I am Groot. Oh, that went well. Yeah, I think it did. It went well. I gotta tell you about the visual effects by talking about that one tweet I saw earlier before I started watching the movie. It was one, we'll talk about it later. Let's talk about whatever else in the visual effects. Great. Not amazing because, one, it was only cool for a little bit, and after that it was just, went out. And also just other stuff I would say, and then, whatever. There's not really nothing else for me to do anything, to be honest. So, anyways, for me, what is the good thing about the visual effects? When they Zeus all the way there, and then, he comes out and just, that place looks really good and impressive. Like, oh god, I want to live here as a god. If you were a god, you would live here. The only thing is where the fuck is Jesus? You know? I don't think they care. But moving on, the visual effects, really good effects they had, like, on the filter that with the black and white stuff when they made it to the side when they're trying to defeat the villain. And then after that, other words, and then he's just, in other words, I really got things for me to explain right here because, damn, everything just looks out great here. But the only thing I could say is, why just bad about the visual effects? Oh boy, it's not Gore. The Rock. Yeah, he was lying in the last piece. But talking about, there was one tweet I saw was that they had I think it was a 22 million budget or a 222 million budget for this, and it just shows Lucas, one of the kids, that you can actually see through, and it feels like it was just green. It's just like green screen. This is really bad green. It just looks really bad for me to say the least. It just looks shit. It's compared to that guy, but for me it just looks, it was right. It was bad. Yeah, I think the whole budget went from it was the palace for Zeus. That's that. And that for me to say the least. So overall, I was really nothing for me to say, but really nothing else for me to say here because mostly the rest of this okay, but mostly the Zeus's palace is actually the only highlight out of them all because it was like Zeus's palace. You know, Zeus's palace was like way long. I've been to that place before, like 2 months ago, so whatever.
There's really nothing else for me to explain here for me to say, but overall the visual effects look great, but these Lucas's bad visual effects look. It kind of helps it all to say the least. Oh yeah, the film's visual effects is really great, but overall everything just looks great. I say, I like Lucas. So, how well do you think Guardians of the Galaxy would work out without you? I think they'll work out great because I don't think they need me at all because I'm basically since I'm part of them after Endgame, so I just want to say the characters are gonna be fine. So just want you to know that. I hope they do well in the third movie. Yeah, they will. Mark Ruffalo. Yeah, okay, moving on. What about thoughts of the characters? Okay, but I'm pretty sure most of them are just there for cosmonauts. Anyways, let's start with Thor. Which, he's over there, so, he is, good, but I wouldn't say great, to say the least. So, I don't know if I could actually explain that, to be honest. So, anyways, I'm just gonna move on, because he's just a good character, but I wouldn't say great. And then we also got Jane. It's fine, but... Yes, they're fake, but who the fuck cares? Anyways, she's fine, but I'm pretty sure the Kansas City was kind of handled fine, but I wouldn't say bad to say the least, even though it's kind of like really douchey for me to say that, but I really got nothing else to say about her because one, she's not. What she did get the hammer, right? Which is good for her, but at least she ended up she actually fight well in the end. She mostly destroyed the sword. And that's it. Moving on. We also got whatever her name is, she was the king of the New Asgard, but she also was the Tiger Killer, which she was also in that other planet from the last movie. And as ever, and yeah, she actually really did well. She actually did well, but in this character. But that's all I gotta say for her. But she's actually a really well good character for me to say the least. And then there's also The Rock, not Dwayne The Rock Johnson, Gordo, which is now ahead after he got hit by the Zeus lightning bolt. We'll get to him later. And after that, there's just also that was his head. Oh yeah, goat. Also goats, but I don't count. They're not characters, so I'm not counting them. Even though the audience kind of like them. Especially that one guy that always waves in MR. Oh yeah, we also mentioning something. The axe actually is alive for some reason. The axe that's alive? Impossible. Moving on. There's also the villain. Also there's Guardians of the Galaxies, but they're only there at the beginning, so that doesn't. I'm not including them in my thoughts because I haven't seen the other two movies, so I don't know. But I know them from Infinity War and Endgame, so that's really not. That doesn't really. It's not gonna be. They're all there for the beginning, so it doesn't really bother for me to actually talk about them at all. But anyways, let's actually talk about Zeus. I was gonna talk about it, but I think we should talk about Zeus for a second. Fuck him. And I'm surprised the after credits is not dead, because he actually got stabbed through the heart, through the chest, and then just fell off a wall. While everyone's just like, oh shit. Yeah. Because all his stories just killed it's almost killed Kroger. Boo. And then there's also, I don't think he was scared, but, and then other stuff I would say, but, there's also, Ashley, she's there, and then just died. And then we came back, just to say, fuck them, fuck Thor. He also has a super team like the Avengers or something, but I don't think they're coming back, because, for sure, yeah, there's no way. He told me he's dead. Nerd is dead, so I don't know about the others though. So we did a new Avengers, so we don't do that. And then there's also other stuff I would say, like the other one, the villain, of course, which I think now declaring him that he's now declared as the most creepiest villain I've seen villain of them all. Why? Because fucking look at him. That's all you needed to say. Also, the outside, he's not really in it. He's really in it that long. He's just there, although they can kind of cut him out a lot, see. So, well, that's kind of a downside. Because I kind of want. He's actually not really like a really creepy villain. I actually would actually love him more, but no, I'm kind of like
short him a little bit, which isn't really bad, but I kind of wish he was more in it. So that's really it. Also, jokes are kind of okay, mostly good because I don't have. So I only know that one guy was laughing like was like really loud, like ha 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 every time. I think he was either mostly when the axe and the goats, that giant axe. So there's always an axe, which is what he's holding right now. If you didn't notice, you see you see it right there. That thing's alive, actually talking to the door. Actually, it wasn't talking, but it kind of shows like it is. So this object is alive. Alive, I say, alive. Okay, moving on. Overall, I would say the characters are just good. I really think good to say the least, but I'm pretty sure. Oh yeah, the kids, but over. Oh yeah, the kids are just there because why not? They don't need it because they're needed for the story. Anyways, overall, I would just say the characters are just good to say the least, but I didn't say that's like way too many, but I'm pretty sure one of them, mostly you just kill them off instantly and just call it a game. But overall, the characters are just good. And Mickey likes everything in black and white for some reason. Oh yeah, we're in the underworld now, and everything we're all here is gonna die. But overall, I think everyone's dead. That's all I needed to say. What's with your voice? I have no idea. I see. Well, where I'm gonna go? I tried to destroy them. He going? Oh, he's gone now. Great. So, if I were to rank all these horror movies, which one would still be number one? Is it this one? No. Ragnarok is still number one. I would put this on number two, for me to say the least. So overall, Thor Love and Thunder is good, but I like Ragnarok a little bit more, to say the least. I mean, yeah, this was good, and the visual effects are kind of like good, but mostly bad. Sometimes bad, but mostly good. All of that visual effects was just based on the that visual, the Zeus is Alice, and the characters are just good, but mostly they're all too many. So mostly one of them is, and then just killed off Samalon. You already know who I am talking about. So overall, what are my recommendations for this movie? I would say just watch all three Ford movies, because they did recap it in the beginning, after the Marvel Studios logo appeared, because that appeared like at least like 5 minutes later. Early, because they were all talking about the I'm pretty sure Black Panther was before, or because you know when it said Marvel Studios, it just went 1 year later. I think it was like 1 year later. I haven't seen it yet, but I know the second one's coming out in November, so I need to like watch that to actually catch up. And then oh yeah, also Avengers. There's also Avengers, but I don't think you need to watch them because I pretty sure you know them already. And anyways, overall, I would just say, what's my rating for this? I would say 7, because obviously I like Ragnarok more, and the first one was just mediocre, but I have not seen the second one. I haven't seen Dark World yet, so I don't know about that one. So anyways, I think, wait, why is everything in black and white? I remember it being black and white earlier. I was just gonna talk to Mickey about this. Hey, Mickey, how is everything in black and white for some reason? Oh, because this whole world's just we're at the Dark Void and we're all talking tonight now. Why? We still have another year left. We still have a couple of months left before the year ends, and we still got a lot more reviews left to go. I know, and that's why we're just gonna end it off, because really, who the fuck even watches our reviews anyways? Because the views, he explains. True, but why would I stop it? Well, I don't know, because of you or something. Not true, but still. Well, is there any way for it to come back? Oh, we'll come back any second because of Flora's dealing with it anyways. But now it's back. That was quick. Well, now he's gone now. It's probably going to come back in the fifth form or something. I think it will work great for him. I'm okay then. I'll just lay down. Right here. So, right there. Like that. Is everything working great? Yeah, everything working great. Alright, we'll just sleep now. Alright.